I'm Mark Saxton.
I'm Joey Kundu.
This is Blue Collar Sports Talk, and it's been a couple of weeks.
It has.
So
last time you saw us, we were on the top.
We were on cloud 9, for sure.
Yeah.
Great interview once again. Thank you, Drew Pearson.
Yep.
Thank you, Steve Markham. You guys were amazing. Thanks for setting that time up. Since then, I got the vid.
He did.
So we had to take some time off.
Immunized now.
Yeah, I'm immunized. I'm perfect. I got my antibodies are like the Spartans. Yeah, they're ready to rock and roll. That being said,
this is the first beer you drank. Was second now. Had a pregame. And
let's
talk some shit.
Let's talk some shit. Been too long. You just did that.
Hey, it's been too long.
We're a little out of practice. By the way, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I did it again.
You know, well, there it is.
Old habits never die.
Hey, speaking of which,
Jimmy bought me the best tasting 12-year-old.
Scotch.
Here we go. Not a shot, just a sipper.
Well, I'm gonna shoot it.
That is Scotch.
That is Scotch.
Yes, and then I got a beautiful gift from my family, other family. We got Matt and their family gave us the Rowdy.
Yeah, not me. I'm not a Cowboys fan.
No, just for all of us.
No, it wasn't.
Give it a whole.
No.
Look at that. Beautiful. We got Mark, the other family, his pops, our pops, the Detroit sweater, and then Jay.
Hey, with the blue collar
Christmas for all of us.
I'm digging that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put that somewhere, folks. We're still messing around with the studio.
And Kirsten got us the.
Kirsten got us the foam pads, so we're not so echoey, but well, we didn't put them up yet.
Not yet.
I had the vid.
Yeah.
I feel like that excuse to get to roll with for like 2
and
weeks.
we just interviewed a Hall of Famer, so everybody call him the Row, you know?
Exactly.
You know
Exactly. I'm with
exactly.
it.
Let's get to our sponsor.
Hey, yeah.
Another thank you. This is just
the season of thanks.
And
yes.
give us
as usual, as always, this episode is brought to you by FHC Family Insurance, Auto, Home, and Life. Hey, give Chris a call.
Tell him
that the good old boys from Blue Collar sent you. Hey, 928-524-3754 or
3760.
Once again, get them a policy, Chris.
Give them a policy for the policy.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's said and done, it has been a rough couple of weeks for me. No, not because I had the bid.
No.
But I find myself.
Did you die?
One back. My pride died. My pride died a little bit.
Hey. Win is win and lose is lose.
Hey,
we in the lead.
We still got plenty of games left.
We do. We in the lead. 132, 131 on these pick'ems. Hey, NFL season, we looking to get 60%. That's if we hit every single one from here on out. To be fair, half the season, we did our picks on a Thursday. No injury report. You know, COVID hits.
We're out there winging.
Yeah.
Winging.
Slanging. You know what I mean?
Now, that being said, folks, we are the playoffs are among us.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
You
know what I'm saying? Hey, for some of you, you're dreading it.
Yeah.
For guys like me
and me,
we are looking forward. Hey, I'm gonna give you a little quote. So
quote me up.
It was a smart man that said, either you're going to Lambeau Field, which is iconic, or you're playing the fucking Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Or on the other hand, look who's heating up. That's not just a 1-star rating, folks.
Hey. Stop. Hey, if it's a 1-star rating, we're the only one with a star.
As it sits, Packers are in first with the home field advantage seed. All they need right now is for Dallas to lose.
Dallas sniffing down their neck like
and Green Bay to win on Sunday.
Whoa.
I find hard that's going to happen for Dallas to lose. I mean, let's talk about the cards for a second, huh? So let me finish the thought. So you got you got Green Bay, Dallas, the Rams, the Bucks, and the Cards.
Okay.
Now, mind you, that NFC West, that's wide open still.
Yeah.
It's wide open still. So talk to me, what you think?
So I got Dallas sniffing down the necks like by can I say that?
Yeah.
Biden. Not Byron.
No, Bing bong.
Yeah. No, Dallas is right there. I see a win coming against the Cardinals. I have a lot of beer on the line. A lot of Cardinals fan has approached me and been like, hey, 12 pack. And I've been taking up every single one. I got a double or nothing on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, if I win, I got 36 Modelos
Coming your way.
coming my way.
I like it.
Arizona, their left tackle's out with COVID.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it though, they're on a 3-game losing streak.
Right.
I mean, they should have clinched
Dallas is heating
4
up.
weeks ago.
Right.
They gave the Rams a chance to get back in there, and the Rams are still as inconsistent as hell.
Yeah.
But they have been hot lately.
Yeah, and they're better in the conference.
I mean, if I had like let's just say everything ended right this second, we're going to the playoffs. I'm seeing a Dallas Green Bay NFC Conference Championship game.
No, definitely.
I mean, it's just Brady and the boys. Brady's getting it done, but the boys ain't.
Right, and with Godwin out for the year.
Evans out for I think it's game time decision.
Yeah, it's a game time decision, and then Hopkins won't be here.
Fournette came back, right?
I don't know yet. Hey, we ain't ESPN.
Yeah,
we don't do that. You want to know it? Look it up.
Yeah, that's right. No, I mean, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna clinch this weekend.
You know what else I'm seeing? My NFC picks are correct, and yours are falling now.
Okay, so you chose San Francisco and Philly,
Mm-hmm.
and I chose Minnesota and Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's my guys
Shout out
let
Jay
me down.
Brownies. The only green in here is zucchini. Promise.
So that being said, honestly, it's shaping up to be a good end of the season. I mean, 6 and 7, you do have San Francisco and Philly holding on. Minnesota and Atlanta, New Orleans. I don't want to say Washington.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, I mean, the only one that really has a shot is Minnesota, but I don't know.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And Adam Thielen out for the year.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna get done. Jefferson's doing great,
right?
But I don't know if it's gonna get done
without White Lightning. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say that for every white NFL player, White Lightning.
Okay.
Let's rock with it.
So let's talk about the AFC and the
American
only
Football
one.
Conference.
Only one team has clinched.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them, I just don't know if they won.
It's a toy race.
It's a toy like a toy.
Toyga. Yeah. So Kansas City, just like we all expected when they were 3 and 5, 3 and 4, whatever. Now they're at the top of the division. Oh no, they were not 3 and 5. They were 3 and 4. Yeah. They clinched.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I have a possibility of my Super Bowl happening. Both of them, the fun and the.
Oh, we're gonna repeat the first Super Bowl. Is that what you're talking about?
Unfortunately, I did not say that was gonna be a fun one, but I said that it could be that. Go ahead, tell me about that second seed and what you think, and then we'll both touch on the third one.
Okay. So right now, you got Tennessee holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them staying in that number 2 slot. It's just. It's a dicey team right now. You know what I mean? Pretty
Derrick Henry's
inconsistent.
coming back.
He's coming back. He'll be back in time for the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, it's just one of those things. It's kind of like when you're in the heat of battle. You got to hold until relief. Derrick Henry being the relief. We'll see if he gets there on time. One of those things. And what not only
unrelated note. Speaking of in heat, Urban Meyer now has he has total range of clubs now.
He does.
Okay, back to the point.
And he's kicking off a new future.
Oh. Okay.
That being said.
Yes.
That being said, why don't we talk about first of all something that I called from day one.
You did, and I posted this on the gram for all you long lifers out there.
That's right, for all the OGs out there.
Cincy is leading that division.
Yes, they are.
Now, don't get us wrong; it's a toy race still.
It is. It is. I mean, you got Baltimore breathing down their neck still. Unfortunately, the Cleveland mistakes just ran out of gas.
They did.
Yeah, that's just all you could say. And let's be honest, the fact that Pittsburgh's even anywhere near the top.
Yeah, it's a shame on you, Denver.
Yeah.
Denver should be, with that hot start and the carpool, for that matter.
Well, I mean, everybody in the AFC West.
They have a chance.
I would take the AFC West over probably every division except for the AFC East.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
is that fair? Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, I mean, Denver is like the the best worst team. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Raiders are a close second,
and Chargers.
The Chargers
second, third.
Well, yeah, because they like to play to their opponent's level for whatever reason.
Since ever.
Yeah.
Moving to LA did not move old habits.
No, old habits die hard.
Yeah, that's right.
I do see, like I said, I did call Cincy from the start. Mm-hmm. I do see them struggling in the playoffs, so I don't know if they get past that first one.
I mean, it's the first year for all of them. It's gonna be a great playoffs this year.
Yeah, I agree. Let's talk about Buffalo, huh?
Inconsistent, man. This 3 through 7 can change in 1 week.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It really can. And not only that, but let's talk about the change. The biggest change. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Patriots.
No, I'm not gonna say it because I have a bad feeling about them. No, they're gonna stay. I call them as being a 5 seed. They're gonna be the 5 seed. No, stop.
All right. I got them.
You got them falling or no?
I got them remember, I had them at a number 4 seed.
I know, but what you saying change?
I think they're gonna move up.
Oh, moving. Oh, okay. Oh, well then. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I thought you were hating on me for a second.
No. I'm seeing them move up. I'm seeing Buffalo move down. I'm seeing Indy staying the same. They're gonna do enough to stay where they're at. The other thing is I'm gonna be honest. The only 3 that I see in it from the bottom half on, okay, is the Chargers and the Ravens. Yeah. I think the Dolphins are going to fall short.
Oh, definitely.
They got a tough schedule coming up. Mm-hmm. And not only do they have the Pats, okay, but then they have, I believe...
Buffalo?
I believe you're right. Let me see here. No, they have the Titans and then the Pats.
Still tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I see maybe the Titans, but they're snake bitten against New England, man. I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean, they always split with... They always do, so now that makes it even tougher for us to say. Yeah,
one way or the other.
It's going to be a tough
one. Like I said, I still see. First of all,
so
give me Miami. Yeah. You guys done well, but I just don't see them sealing the deal.
I will give them 2 hands together.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But.
Wait.
If Tua wins,
tell them the joke. You text me.
Oh yeah. Tua turned the franchise over.
Right.
Revive the dead fish.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe take that plastic off. You know what I'm saying?
He freed Willie.
Oh. So did Urban Meyer. I digress. If Tua wins these next 2 games, do you keep him or do you move off this offseason? Because there's been talks.
Yeah, no, I keep him.
Even if he doesn't win?
No, if he wins, I keep him.
Okay.
If he doesn't
win,
he
goes over.
But it's the fashion in which they lose.
Okay.
So obviously, if he's connecting offensively and they still lose, I keep him. If he's doing what he was doing in the beginning of the season, you know, not hitting his targets, not knowing when to get rid of the ball,
just missing.
You know what I mean? And then not knowing when to scramble, not knowing when to take the sack. You know what I mean? One of those. If that's how he loses, then I seriously talk about restarting.
I mean, I'm looking their division. They might split even this division. That's kind of tough.
Yeah, it really is.
You know.
And right now they're 3-2 in the division.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might split it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been They had a tough first half.
They did.
Kind of a cakewalk second, but I mean, you cannot deny a 7-game win streak.
Yeah, they're getting it done.
Now, as for Baltimore, Lamar Jackson looked like he's not gonna play this week.
No, but I guarantee you let's be honest, if they don't clinch this week, he's gonna play the last game.
He's gonna have
and if he doesn't, I don't see them winning because.
Right. Well, I mean, what's his name?
Huntley, but isn't Huntley out for the season too?
No, he just had COVID.
Oh, that's all it was.
That was all it was. Hey, that's all it was.
Hey, I beat it.
Yeah, he beat it. You should see his diet. We talk about athletes over here. Shit. We blue collar. What kind of?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but I don't know.
Baltimore, then you got LA.
Baltimore and LA are a very fluid concept right now.
Yeah, but LA bites themselves. Like Baltimore's been bitten from the start with injuries.
Yeah.
And now COVID. You know, LA's just been. I'm gonna go. Hey, just gonna go fuck myself real quick.
Pretty much. You know? Yeah, pretty much. But let's be honest too. The last 2 weeks, LA's been snake bitten by COVID as well.
Yeah, but I mean the play, just the overall play.
No, I agree.
Awful.
I agree, but what I'm saying is it doesn't help.
Okay, I don't care how COVID bitten you are. You lost to the Texans.
I agree.
You let famous Davis Mills.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sorry,
James.
The giraffe.
No, I mean, I completely agree with you. I do. It's bad that you lost to the Texans. You should have never lost to the Texans, especially how much.
Mm-hmm.
But What I am saying is it's hard. It's hard to get that game plan together when you keep missing players.
No, yeah, but I
And,
mean,
and that's what I
that's an
said.
LA thing, though.
And that's what I said about the Cardinals too. You know what I mean? It's now granted. Let me first by say this: the Chargers lost to the Texans.
Right.
I don't know if you heard that at home, but the Chargers lost to the
Yeah,
Texans.
just in case you weren't paying attention to anything.
The
last
Chargers lost to the Texans.
Yeah.
That's a huge problem for me. But I will say, just like with the Cardinals the last 3 weeks, it doesn't help when you have a rotating door full of players.
But the Chargers have had that since their existence.
It's true. It's true.
They should be used to this. And then you got Vegas.
I mean,
where that's just bad play. If Gruden was there, they'd only have like 2 losses
at least.
At most.
At most. Yeah.
Shit,
No, it's just
free my man Gruden.
The Raiders. I feel like they're just not quite there yet.
No, yeah, but Carr is not the issue. Let's be honest.
No,
I've seen a lot of people saying trade Derek Carr, get rid of him.
But I mean, let's be honest. What are you going to turn to?
Yeah.
You're not going to have this quarterback draft. This quarterback or the quarterbacks this year coming into the draft.
No, hey, trade for Mitch.
I don't know if Mitch is the answer.
He's not. That's what I'm telling you, Raiders fan. Just stick with Carr.
Stay in the carpool.
I've been saying that since week 1.
I do agree. I think Derek Carr's a great quarterback. Let's be honest though, through his career, I mean he hasn't had a full team from the start.
Well, I mean, what sadly reminds me of is almost like a Romo situation,
Mm-hmm.
And or Rivers situation where it's just like you cannot keep your team together.
Yeah.
Whether that's management or just injuries, it happens.
Well, the worst of it is out of those 3 quarterbacks, Carr's had it the worst.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
At least Romo and Rivers had
a few years a window.
Yeah, and a team.
It's not over for
a team to really get behind.
Right. Yeah, you knew from the get-go that like those teams are not using that quarterback.
Right. Well, I mean, it's kind of like what we were talking about the other day, though. When we're talking about teams ruining quarterbacks, like the Bears have been ruining every quarterback they had.
You know what's funny is at one point I thought Matt Nagy was a great head coach.
I never did.
No, it was right at the beginning of Mitch's career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's when they got Khalil Mack.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
and that's why I was like, oh my god, this dude, like.
But then look what he did with him. Now, granted, Cody Parkey should have hit that field goal.
Yes, that could have changed a whole lot. That's momentum.
The double doink.
Double doink.
But no, I mean, like we were talking about it though. How can we judge guys right now like Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence?
I mean, like look at Joey B last year before his injury. Very inconsistent. You could tell the dude had an arm. Dude was accurate, but then it was just like
done rookie mistakes. Where with these guys, it's like you gotta give them a chance to fuck up.
Right.
I mean, this offensive line.
Spoiler alert: riding with the rookies is looking like we're not gonna ride in like I can't pause. It looks bad.
Yeah.
It sounds bad, but it is bad. We might do a Facebook poll.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing.
Because we can't go even. Because somebody has to win.
So just so you folks remember,
I picked Justin Fields.
I picked Mr. Wilson. And the deal was, whoever's quarterback did the best
got to drive
the Derby car next county fair.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem that I have. Fields didn't start until week 5.
See, but he put up better numbers, kinda. I don't know. They both play shitty.
I agree.
But Zach Wilson was out too. But
due to injury.
But Robert Saleh left Zach Wilson in, and Matt Nagy, for whatever reason, thought he owed Andy Dalton and Nick Foles something.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So that's it's kind of. I know I chose a backup, right?
Mm.
So I get that, but I think this is for the people because how poorly they both played, and how much time they both collectively missed.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to.
Because when you look up the worst quarterback, just depending on the site, whether you go to like Bleacher Report, ESPN, it's just like Justin Fields 32 or Zach Wilson 32, but not far behind at 31 is the respected one.
Yeah, no, we'll have to talk about it. We'll have to revisit this at the end of the season.
I think we should let the fans decide.
I'm okay with that, honestly.
If it's 50-50, I'm gonna go.
I'm just saying. Who would you want behind the wheel? Because some of you guys live in Holbrook. You guys get to see this.
Yeah. Hey, he was a cop. He don't know how to drive.
Whoa.
Be real with it.
So let's keep her moving. Pittsburgh. I don't like I said the fact that they're.
I had Cleveland winning that division.
Yeah, no, you did. But I mean, here's the thing though. We both had Pittsburgh finishing last.
Yeah, we did.
And that's just not the case.
No, Big Ben will never finish last.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He's talking about calling it.
He is. I heard he's got some hobbies. He wants to catch up on. Hey, some cases to beat. Postponed.
Hey, here's one thing. I hate the rap that Big Ben has gotten this season.
It started last season.
It did, but I mean, he had a better season last year. Remember, they went undefeated for 11 games.
It was 11.
Was it 11 games?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's more this year than anything, but obviously, yes, it did start last year. Now, granted, everybody feels that he should have hung it up, but I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. If the Steelers turned around and tried to pick a quarterback up this year, they would have had to give up a lot.
A lot. For a lot of,
I mean,
bad plays
yeah,
so
yeah,
far.
Wilson.
Now, to be fair, the Steelers would have had the best team
around it. Yeah, no, I completely agree. But,
which I think is.
But I mean, it's a lot of uncertainty to say.
Yeah, but you know, as Mike Tomlin, okay? Hey, let's put on take out the blue collar real quick. Put on the white collar. Okay? You're Mike Tomlin. You never finished below 500 before.
Right.
You got your veteran quarterback that's been there through everything. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. He's been there through a lot of distraction. Why just kick him to the curb when he told you he cut his salary in half? You can't do that.
Right.
But then, okay, that hand you feel like you owe it to the guy. This hand is like, you know, we can have like this golden prospect, right?
Right.
And we can
try and turn him into something. But like I said, I mean, then you'd have to go back. Let's talk about it.
But what would you have done?
That's what I'm saying. What would you get rid of?
Well, I mean, this is draft capital. You could have got rid of, and now this is before this season, obviously. But Deontay Johnson, you know, that's
Yeah.
You couldn't have gotten rid of Juju because he was a free agent.
But then would you have gotten Najee?
Well, no, you wouldn't have.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I know what you're saying, but would you rather have Najee or a quarterback?
No, I completely agree. But what I'm saying is,
and I'm saying I would have stuck with Ben.
Right. Oh yeah, no, all day long I would have stuck with Ben. But that's what I'm saying. Like everybody's calling for Ben's head right now, and it's like, what do you? Let's be real. Let's talk about it.
Right.
What are you really gonna grab?
Right.
And like you said, for not all that good a play.
Right.
I mean, and let's be honest. Let's say Trevor Lawrence was like a Joey B last year before he got hurt, right?
Well, and I mean, when you're doing with Urban and you got a new there's not a lot of there's talent on there. They're NFL players. They're talented, but compared to the rest of the league, they're not talented.
Right. And not only that, but then you're on the run. He's running for his life most of the time back there.
Right. The play calling is awful.
Yeah.
You're benching your starting running back.
You're not giving him
fumble.
You're not giving him the chance to make those rookie mistakes or the certainty. Exactly.
And that's the thing with Justin Fields that's happening. And not Zach Wilson, but it's Justin Fields and maybe Trey Lance. I don't know. You got to give your rookie quarterback free range. It's either free range or nothing. You sit him like Aaron Rodgers did.
Exactly.
It's one or the other. You cannot keep pulling and starting because that's what they did with Tua's career.
15 throws here and there, and
then you're benched the next game, and then you start the next. It's not.
And that's also gonna mess with your psyche.
Right.
Too,
That's what I'm saying. Like your confidence, you got to build it up.
No, I agree.
You know.
That being said,
we both would have kept Ben.
Yeah, we both would have kept Ben. The Browns, honestly, other than injuries and people getting COVID and people getting hurt.
I mean, honestly, bad play by Baker.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I'm not one to always blame him. Contract. So here's the problem. It's the same thing with the Steelers, but in a different way. You're Cleveland. Let's not forget who you are.
Right.
You've proven
nothing.
Yeah, you've proven that you can't draft a quarterback to save your life. Except Baker kept you stable.
Relevant.
You ain't living. You're a vegetable, but you're alive, you know? And this year is not the year to draft a quarterback. Now it may be, you know, we never know, but
I don't know.
What you do is what the Cowboys did. You franchise tag him till it is not cap friendly anymore.
I agree.
And then you just keep waiting, keep saying if you get your chance.
That's what I was just gonna say. Keep him on. I mean, yes.
Or how would you feel about this? Okay, idea. Timeout. Baker still, you can sign his 5th-year option. It's either that or franchise tag him and some picks, or him and a lineman for Russ.
I mean,
who would say no and why?
here's my problem.
No, we're taking cap out of this because I don't know if the cap would work.
Right.
But who would say no and why?
I would say no to Russ, and here's why.
The Browns would say no.
Yes, if I was the Browns GM, I would say no to that idea for 2 reasons. How long in Cleveland do we need to sit there and keep talking about it tomorrow without anything physically behind it?
So are you 100% Baker right now?
Right now, yes.
That's just I like Baker, but then he goes.
But what I'm saying is,
like
what I'm saying,
shit.
but what
that's a dog pound.
Right? No, I agree. But what I'm saying is, Russ is full of yesterdays more than he is full of tomorrows.
It's also just been one of those seasons.
No, I'm not. I'm saying he's got less tomorrow than Baker does.
Yeah, but no, that's not necessarily true because if Baker keeps playing like he has been the second half of the season, they got the same amount of time. If not, Baker's got less.
But here's the problem. What if my main point is you still have the possibility of Baker turning it around within a couple of additions.
Well, how much more additions can they have? They had the most talented roster the last 2 years.
I wouldn't say the most talented.
Their offensive line is insane right now. Their defensive line is insane.
I agree.
But their weapons. Let's not forget their weapons.
Let's not forget. Yes, they did have their weapons.
Njoku, OBJ.
Peoples Jones,
and we're forgetting the one. Played with Landry, yeah.
No, I agree. Chubb tearing it up. But let's not forget that some of, let's see, what are they, 7 and 8?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 50% of those losses, 4 of those losses, wasn't on Baker.
But but would you can't say that with a franchise win it guy because that's the same adversity Dak is going through right now, where every single loss is on Dak because he's more of a franchise guy than Baker. Right.
But he's
always been like that. When the losses come, it's always been, oh, well, this is Dak. Same with Aaron. You can't when there's a chance to win a game. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta remember.
So when you take it out of the quarterback's hand, that's automatically you're saying he's not the franchise guy. The team is the franchise. He's not.
I don't know, man. I don't see it that way. But I don't see it that way because check this out. Last year, Packers lost the NFC NFC Conference Championship game. Okay, who'd they blame it on?
Well, they blame. Okay, wait.
I
heard the fans blame it on the refs.
No, well, yeah, but I'm talking about everybody. All the sports experts blamed it on LaFleur.
Which is not true because on this. Aaron Rodgers said he would have done the same thing.
Yeah. Hey, you need 10 points. It doesn't matter how you get it. Yeah, you need 10 points. But let's not forget, the defense had 4 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't convert once offensively. Now, there was a couple issues on the line injury-wise. But
that right there is why you could say
But what I'm saying
is,
at the end of the day, Aaron has that clout where they didn't blame him.
But that's the problem is he's done enough in his career. He's won enough games
but what I'm saying,
shouldn't have.
Right. But what I'm saying is, now how's that fair to Baker?
Because he hasn't won enough games to where he shouldn't have.
I agree, but I mean, if it's not his fault, it's not his fault.
But the team that is there around him.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if it's not his fault, it's not his fault.
I mean, you just look at his numbers, and this is bad.
No, I agree, but
like this is bad.
Right.
That's
but what I'm saying is, I don't know. I still stick with Baker. I still think he has more of a tomorrow.
The problem is, if they stick with Baker, I'm not mad at them. I think that's that is the safest decision.
It's a conservative move.
If you want a tomorrow, you go with Baker.
But
if you want a future, I don't know if you can have Baker.
But here's the thing, though. Right now, if you get another quarterback, right?
I'm not saying draft one. I'm saying if you have the opportunity. Okay, let me change it.
No,
what I'm saying is if you can get a great or a, I don't know. I don't know if Russell Wilson's great, but if you can get a Russell Wilson or an Aaron Rodgers this offseason, but I wouldn't go with like an Andy Dalton. I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't draft somebody.
Right.
I'm saying if you can get one and trade.
But that's what I'm saying. What's out there that you would be comfortable with replacing a Baker?
Derek Carr.
You would take Derek Carr over Baker.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
100%. I'd be 100%.
But here's my problem though.
So you wouldn't be.
Well, no, it's not that I wouldn't be.
But
you forget one thing. What do you have to give up for?
They have everything to give up because the Raiders aren't even sure if this is their guy.
But here's the problem. I think the Browns are going in the top 15 for draft. Somewhere around there.
The AFC can
between 10 and 15.
Not 10, probably about like 15 to 20.
Okay, 15 to 20. So what I'm saying is, what do you have to give up that you can replace at that low of a draft pick?
Kareem Hunt. You give up Baker, and you just lost OBJ. Let's see.
So give up Landry.
I don't know if you give up Landry.
I would.
You could give up Peoples-Jones,
I
or
would
just
keep
draft
Peoples-Jones.
Austin Hooper.
Yeah. Okay, so it's possible.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like that they have, like, you look up and down this roster, like, that is not bad. They have two
Of course,
running backs.
and mind you, folks, we don't know the cap issues.
Right. They have two running backs. They have two wide receivers. They got a whole offensive line. They got a whole defensive line. They got pieces in the secondary. They have everything to give up. Plus their first, second, third, fourth. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
I would take Carr.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I would take Trevor.
Folks at home. Folks at home. None of this was written down.
None of it.
None
of it.
I have 4 things written down.
Yeah.
And one of them is my name.
Which he spelled correctly.
Yeah, this time. Yeah.
No, now we're gonna move on to something fun. We're gonna actually
turn it into a long episode. We said a 20-minute, and now we're going.
What are we at now? We are at 30 minutes.
That's what I'm talking. We talking shit today.
All right, real quick, we're gonna come up with a poll for you guys at home. We're gonna do 2 polls weekly.
2 polls.
And we're gonna finish up the week of Super Bowl.
That's right, Super Bowl.
All right, now, folks, we're gonna call this "Who Would You Rather Have a Beer With?"
Now the name is changeable. It's a little bit lengthy.
Right. But who would you rather sounded naughty?
Oh, naughty. Hey, we got something brewing on the TikTok.
That's right.
Hey, check the TikTok, Blue Collar Sports.
Probably next week sometime.
Yeah, no, this week.
All right.
We doing the New Year's Eve. We doing
All right.
So,
who would you rather have a beer with? We'll start on the NFC side. Okay, the number 1 seed.
It was non-negotiable.
Gardner Minshew.
Minshew mania. Obvious number 1.
The number 2 seed.
Brett Favre. Now tell me about number 3. COVID toe.
Aaron Rodgers.
No, Mr.
And number 4
is Matthew Stafford infection.
There it is. Number 5
is go ahead.
Donovan McNabb. You can't tell me that fool ain't down in bees.
He's got that Jamarcus Russell-esque.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Down in bees.
La Campbell's soup.
All right, and for our Cinderella story.
Not quite.
That one is
that one. Tony Romo.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a beer with him.
Yeah. He seemed like he'd be chilling.
Illinois kind of guy.
Number 7.
I bet he like Coors.
Probably.
Corona. He did the ad. My bad.
Corona. But he did the ad. But let's be honest, he's probably a Coors Light boy.
Yeah.
And then coming in at number 7, he barely made the cut, but he does date porn stars.
He does.
So that's why he made the cut.
And they didn't say anything bad about him, so he made the cut.
That's right. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G. And now we decided
2 journeymen.
Somebody who's dabbled around more than Jimmy G.
And
the porn stars he's dated.
And he looks like he can throw them back.
So this is the ultimate 2 Cinderella stories. We'll start here and we'll go here and then go here.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me which one you got.
Ryan Fitzmagic.
Okay, Ryan Fitzmagic making the cut.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have a beer with you, buddy.
I would too.
He's gonna be facing
head-to-head first week.
The poor man's Wheaties, Flutie Flakes, Doug Flutie. Come on, you can't tell me Doug don't get down.
Doug is down.
Okay, so once again, Doug is facing off against Ryan. We will have all this written down for you folks at home, so you guys can judge yourselves.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have a beer with?
Any type of beer, that's fine, as long as it's not seltzer.
Yes.
If you drink seltzer, do not vote.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Truly,
we will
Claw,
have. Yeah.
Any of it.
We will have a wine seltzer list coming later. And Tom Brady's at the top of that one.
For sure.
AFC, you ready? Hey, number 1 is a
Broadway Joe.
Joe
Namath. Coming in at number 1 because let's face it, that's Party Boy.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Hey, is he gonna put on the pantyhose?
He might.
Number 2, hit him with he broke. How many receivers' hands did this man break? Countless. Mr. John Elway.
Yeah, he's got to be up there.
That's
number
cool.
2 seed.
He's drinking Banquet.
That's right. Yeah, all day.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming in at number 3,
the
Sheriff Peyton Manning. Come on, you know that boy gets down.
What do you say on the Super Bowl? Budweiser?
That's Budweiser.
That's a man right there.
Well, I don't know about
No
all
doubt
of
was a
them.
better man. Though.
Coming in at number 4.
We got
Mr.
Okay, here's my only thing with Ben. I have a beer with him, but I have to bring the beer. There's no bathroom breaks, and I put the lid right back on for no reason, alleged reasons.
Coming in at number 5, you got Baker Mayfield. Because let's be honest, you know Baker get down.
Mm.
You know Baker.
Natty Ice though.
Hey, but coming in at number 6
is a Joey B.
Hey, Joey B.
There's nothing. He said there's nothing to do in Cincy, so obviously this man's.
Let's not forget how that man celebrates a championship either.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in at number 7.
Oh yeah, tell him about him. He may be balding.
Hey, Mr. Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, he's balding, but the beer is helping him keep. You know,
look at the way he drinks beer.
He drinks a lot of beer.
So our Cinderella stories, folks, are Tony Romo, Joey B, Fitzmagic, and Flutie.
Don't forget Jimmy G and Bradshaw. They in there too.
Yeah,
they're low seeds, but they're not quite.
They're not quite the Cinderella
I think the
story.
ultimate Cinderella story is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
So remember, folks, we're doing this tournament style. NFC will all face NFC. AFC will all face AFC. Fitzpatrick and Flutie facing it off first.
I got Fitzpatrick. He's got my vote. Spoiler alert. I won't tell anymore. I'm just saying.
It's hard to go against either.
I know.
But if I had to pick one, it would probably be Flutie.
Can we vote on our own poll?
We can.
Okay, deal.
Flutie.
So it's already 50-50. So we're back to nowhere. So back to square one.
So once again, folks, please look forward to seeing that on the Facebook.
Yeah. Speaking of looking forward, let's
into the future.
Springboard,
if you will.
Springboard. Wait. I'm sensing.
Hey, what's this in my hand?
Is that a hockey stick?
No.
Is that an animal?
No.
Is it a bat?
It's a bat,
In
folks.
Charlotte?
Folks,
We in Charlotte?
let's talk about something real quick.
Whoopsie
MLB is talking about bringing baseball to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Just in case you guys didn't know.
Now, there's a little somebody
Mm-hmm.
who's really getting behind this, making it happen. Been doing it all by the word of mouth since 05. Carrying a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
His name, Rick Curdy.
Yes.
Rick is going to be on the show.
CEO.
That's right. And founder
Of Charlotte.
of the Charlotte Bats. Possible MLB team? I'll tell you what, he's got our vote.
That's right.
So,
We're gonna be sporting them jerseys.
that's right. We're also gonna make our way out for a few of those games too.
Yeah, we opening pitching.
That's right. So, we do have Rick coming on the show. We are going to be talking baseball, what he's done. He's going to share his story, his I guess battle really.
Yeah.
His
Bats.
battle.
Bats.
Bats.
It's all working.
We're going to be talking about that, doing what he's doing, the struggles that he's been going through to try and make this happen. Charlotte, we all agree, does need baseball.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It does need baseball.
That was the first thing we said to each other. Was like, oh yeah, this is definitely
happening.
a possibility.
This is happening.
Yeah.
So, once again, he'll be on the show, folks, sometime probably next week. We're going to get through the holidays. We will catch you guys up the closer it gets. Also, don't forget Jameer Miller. Mm-hmm. He did get busy, but he will be on the show as well in January.
Yeah.
And we
Big
will
month, a lot of interviews.
And we will
Any of y'all want to be interviewed? You got some sports?
Hey,
Hey, you involved with the sports? We involved with the
talking shit. That's what we do, folks. That does it for us tonight. Thank you for talking some shit. I think it was success.
We talked a lot of shit.
We'll be on tomorrow. I mean, we might even do it live for New Year's.
On the book?
For New Year's.
Hey,
we're going to be having some fun, talking some shit, and we are definitely going...
Cinnamon?
Maybe. Once again, folks, thank you for talking some shit with us. That'll do it. And, hey, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Let's party tomorrow.
Oh, it's going down. Like this and